All right, everybody, how's it going? It is Sunday, February 6, 2022, and of course, we're just trying to get more uploads in, and we're trying to do more videos relating to the NFL, get back into a grind of daily uploads. So here we are. Here's another video, and today's video, of course, as the title suggests, it'll be the key dates of the 2022 NFL offseason. It's kind of like right here, 2022 important NFL dates for the offseason. Here's an overview of the important NFL dates for the 2021-2022 league year. This is kind of the end of the the dates that we got to look forward to going forward. Obviously, we just had the Pro Bowl this evening, in which the AFC beat the NFC, so that's kind of cool. Yesterday we had the Senior Bowl and then the East-West Shrine Bowl. We've had all these bowls and Pro Bowls and yada yada yada. So let's see what we have next. We'll go over that really quickly and see what's coming up, what's to look forward to, things to think about. For February, what remains is it's the Super Bowl on February 13th or next Sunday. That'll be at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Then I think 6 days later, it'll be the HBCU Legacy Bowl at Yeoman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. So that's the historically black colleges. That's their Legacy Bowl. I think that's kind of like their Senior Bowl for their league and whatever. So that's all that remains for February. Then we head over into March, which is a pretty busy month. The 1st through the 7th will be the NFL Scouting Combine, which will take place, as always, in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Lucas Oil Stadium. So the Combine begins March 1st through the 7th. March 8th, prior to 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, deadline for teams to designate franchise or transition players. So it sounds like March 8th is the deadline to franchise tag players. March 14th through 16th, during the period beginning at 12 o'clock noon on March 14th and ending at 4 o'clock on March 16th, teams are permitted to contact and enter into contract negotiation with the certified agents of players who will become unrestricted free. So the tampering period is March 14th through 16th. No prospective unrestricted free agent is permitted to execute a contract with a new club until 4 o'clock New York time on March 16th. So yeah, it's the legal tampering period begins on March 14th. So it's the agents and not the players. And then on March 16th is the big day that I think a lot of people are waiting for, the one you're kind of thinking about. That's the day that free agency begins at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So March 14th and 16th, the legal tampering, March 14th, 15th, and during the day of the 16th, and then at 4 o'clock onward, it's free agency on March 16th. So fun to think about, something to keep in mind. Trading period begins at that day as well. So kind of like you can start signing people and you can start trading people. So March 16th, big day. March 27th through the 30th, annual league meeting. So the league meets on the 27th through the 30th. This goes through April to the draft, and then it's kind of like then training camps and stuff. But we're just kind of going for the major off-season dates and the major when does trading start, when does free agency open, when's the legal tampering period. And now you kind of know when's the scouting combine, when's the draft, things you actually want to know. Let's see, April 4th, clubs that hired a new coach after the end of the 2021 regular season may begin their off-season workouts. So basically, if you have a new coach, you could start working out. April 18th is when everybody else may begin their off-season workout programs. April 20th, deadline to bring draft-eligible players to their facilities for physical examination. So that April 20th is the last day you could do a physical exam on draft-eligible players. April 22nd is the deadline for restricted free agents to sign offer sheets. So guys, for an example, it would be like J.C. Jackson last year. You sign him to what you think is like a 2-year, 1-year extension, and then teams have an opportunity to beat that contract and give you draft picks. But if they don't, then that's when they usually have to sign, is by April 22nd. Let's see, April 27th, deadline for prior club to exercise right of first refusal to restricted free agents. So that whole thing happens. Deadline to time, test, and interview draft-eligible players on April 27th. And then one of the days we're all waiting for, April 28th through the 30th. It'll be the NFL Draft in Las Vegas, Nevada. So basically, those are the key dates. I guess the really important ones, I would say. Come April 28th and through the 30th, obviously the NFL Draft, round 1, then 2 through whatever. And then the rest of the draft on the 30th. So that's a pretty important day. These two I don't feel like I explained very well, but it's the whole restricted free agent thing. So you can look into that yourself a little more. What else do we got? Yep, this is the legal tampering period. I did not explain that very well, but this is basically when the legal tampering period starts. A prospective unrestricted free agent who is not represented by an NFL contract advisor is permitted to communicate directly with new clubs, front office, excluding the head coach and other members of the club's coaching staff regarding. Okay, so basically, players can't talk to teams, but your agent can talk to the team and try and get you a better contract. We got all these other things going, so yeah. Those are the big days. Those are the big dates. Free agency on March 16th at 4 o'clock. Scouting combine on March 1st. The draft on April 28th. So now we have a pretty good idea of when all these are going to happen. What's this? Creating the NFL schedule. Oh, it's just a long thing about whatever. So, all right. So those are the 2022 important NFL dates. It's going to be kind of a short video because we're just kind of glossing over what the dates are and what kind of happens at those. So, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think down below. What are you excited for the draft this year? Are you excited for free agency? Ready for the trading window to open up? I am, knowing that my teams aren't playing anymore. So I'm quite excited to see what offseason moves are going to be made in a month and like 10 days from now, in a month and like 9 days if you exclude today. So, pretty exciting. The actual fun offseason begins in just over a month and 10 days. And, yeah. I'm pretty stoked. I don't know about you. Let me know. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Both things help the channel grow. And yeah, we're trying to get the channel, back in some decent health. So I would appreciate that. And that's pretty much it. This isn't the longest video today, but All right. Well, I appreciate everyone for listening. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whenever you listen to this. These are 2022 important NFL dates up to the NFL draft, I guess, is good way to consider this video. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Peace out. I'm not good at ending videos if you haven't noticed. All right, bye-bye.